Welcome back to the Voices of MED13L. Today, we're sharing our first mini-episode, 13 Minutes with MED13L, a short format you'll see from us from time to time. Each mini-episode will always be around 13 minutes, but each one will focus on a different topic, update, or simple ask from the Foundation, all designed to make life with MED13L a little easier. Today's 13 minutes are hosted by Katie Boychuck, Chair of the MED13L Foundation. Katie walks through Citizen Health, a secure and easy-to-use platform the Foundation is recommending to help families centralize their child's medical information. She'll explain how quick it is to get started and how this tool can help simplify care coordination and day-to-day health management. Let's get started with our first 13 minutes with MED13L.
Hi everyone, I'm Katie Boychuck from the MED13L Foundation. I know for the past few months we have been promoting various natural history platforms, data collection platforms, and for all of you who signed up for RareX, thank you so much. We are at almost 120 people enrolled right now, which is huge. And for those who attended the MED13L conference, you were able to see one of our PhD students do a presentation on the data that he has looked at so far. And for any of you who has not seen that presentation, head over to our YouTube page, and he does a wonderful job explaining what he's seen so far, and he is working on the publication from that information. So that's huge. Again, thank you so much, because I'm also a parent and working, and also I'm in the car waiting for my son at his speech therapy right now. So I wanted to record this video at a time where everything was quiet and settled, and I realized that's not realistic. So that's why I'm in a car right now, because this is what we do. Like you guys, a lot of people, I have not had the time to sign up for Citizen. So I figured I might as well share how I'm doing it. So first, I am going to share my screen, and to start, the easiest thing is head over to the MED13L Foundation website. We've spent a lot of time trying to figure out this layout to have it in a way that makes sense. Always looking for feedback, always looking for help. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. But to start, I'm going to go to New Diagnosis Help. And we laid out, these are all the steps we'd really love for you guys to take. Be counted in the 2025 census. The number one question I see after, what will my child's life look like? What challenges will they face? What support can I give them? The next question is, how many people are diagnosed? I read in the literature there's 100. My doctor said there's 200. My doctor said there's 50. What is the number? So that's why we created this census right here. Let's figure out what that number is. Let's get every single diagnosis counted, and let's really show the community, the clinicians, the researchers, how many people there are. So that's right here. For the purpose of Citizen, first start and you click here and you get your CRID. And this, I actually have a CRID for my son. Now I am remembering I did not pull up my CRID to have it to be enrolled in Citizen, but you would just create an account and you would pull it up right there. So you'd either apply for your CRID or you would pull up your old CRID. And I am also, like a lot of people, I can't remember my password. I saved my CRID also in my phone, and I just took a picture of it. And I know there's a lot of great ways to save it, and I'm probably not doing the best way, but I just saved it as a photo. I typed in CRID, and now I have Colin's CRID here. I'm going to go back to sharing my screen. And so after you get your CRID, next we're going to go, and we have Citizen right here. Right above it is RareX. Again, thank you so much to all the people who have enrolled. Right under that is Citizen. So this is the landing page. So we're going to get started here. And again, I have not demoed this. That's not the email I'm going to use. Oh, you can see all my different emails I maintain. I'm going to use my personal email. Pull up the passcode. I didn't quite think through all of sharing my screen. So they emailed me this 6-digit code. I just typed it in. And now it is going to, all right, MED13L syndrome, year of diagnosis. Well, for Colin, that would have been 2022 for me. Colin was born on Valentine's Day, 2021. Started seeing some symptoms around 4 months, 6 months. He was still really meeting a lot of his goals. But then around 9 months, we finally, after a few different things happened, we decided to pursue genetic testing, but ordering the microarray, nothing came back on that. And then pursuing whole exome sequencing, we got his diagnosis back at around 16 months. Okay, so I am in Chicago. So it is Lurie Children's Hospital. Let's see, we have gone to a lot of these different. Yeah, let's start here. I'm just going to do one for now. And then later I can go in, add more doctors. All right, so I'm going to click through. So let's see, this is zip code I live in. This is my phone number if anyone wants to call and text and share some parenting stories or some wins, struggles. I'm here for all of them because not everybody understands this life and you really need community. So always looking to connect with people. All right. This is hard to do with your finger. All right. Finish registration. All right. Okay. So before we start, I'd love to know a bit about you. What are the biggest challenges or questions you are facing right now? That is a heavy question. Finding care, what does that mean? Care that someone has heard of your child's diagnosis before. I have not met with a doctor who has heard of MED13L before. So I have care, but they don't really look at the MED13L piece. They are just looking at the symptoms in front of them. Understanding my genetic report. I've spent a lot of time understanding my genetic report. I'm always happy to talk to people. I'm not a genetic counselor. Simon Searchlight does a great job doing one-on-one genetic counseling. We do have on our YouTube page as well, we had a genetic counseling student do a presentation just for us on MED13L and understanding our report, managing symptoms, sometimes trying to figure out what is behind some of the things, what Colin has ear tubes, the decision to get ear tubes again, failing the ear test, the hearing test, navigating. Now, why is he getting more ear infections than other kids? Is it the structure of his facial formation that it's just hard for everything to properly drain compared to his brothers? He's waking up in the middle of the night a lot. What's that? Could he be having seizures? Is he constipated? I would say that's trying to figure out the why. Coordinating care, yeah, getting doctors to talk to each other. I think probably understanding treatment options. Well, this is cool. So they're using AI right now. So that's pretty cool. You can ask their questions. I like that option. Medical records. So this is then where I would upload the medical records, add more doctors, and then they can pull that way. And then here's the dashboard. So this is really helpful, how to get ready for an upcoming appointment, explain diagnosis to a friend, prepare for an insurance appeal. That takes a lot of time. Research articles, summary of Colin's condition, current medications. Okay. So this is a really helpful. And then I think this is a really helpful tool to bring with us on a doctor's appointment. I am enrolled. I just need to go in and just link up the different doctors. So it's really easy. It is a lot easier than RareX. In hindsight, I kind of wish we rolled out this one first, because I know a lot of us have caregiver and survey fatigue. I myself am behind on surveys. I got a text from Simon Searchlight giving me a little nudge. I know there's another one in Rare X, so I definitely understand that. Yeah. So thank you guys so much for anyone who, for everyone, if you are still watching to this point. And please, if you ever have a question, stop sharing my screen. Please send me your questions, info@med13l.org. Those go to me. If I don't get right back to you, I am sorry, but I will, and it's a priority. Thank you so much, and we are here, and please let us know how we can support you, and anyone wants to get involved and help, that would just be the best too. So again, thank you so much.
For